Hi guys, welcome back to my weekly readings. This is Raisa here. I trust you guys are having a wonderful weekend so far and are gearing up for the up and coming week and the up and coming month. We have begun February already. The month of romance, the month of love, the month of duality, the month of getting to know someone if you are single, and for those of you that are in a relationship, a deepening of your existing romance, exchanges of gifts, spending time together, which is a good thing, especially for relationships that have been united for a long time. Okay, because you fall into that daily routine, the weekly routine, the monthly routine, nothing ever changes. You need to make time to get out and do different things. Always be aware of what your partner is into, what they like, and try to make a special date to get out and do something fun just for them, and vice versa. They should do the same for yourself, because that kind of sparks up the romance between couples that have been together for a very long time, which is always necessary to keep it going, to keep it fresh, so that other situations don't happen, temptation or just feeling like you need to do something out of the ordinary, which isn't good for the relationship. Try to always bond with your partner and get to know them on a deeper level is very important. For those of you that are single and want to remain that way, congratulations. It's not a bad thing to do as well, to be free to make your own choices, to be free to do the things that you want. That's awesome as well. But you still need to get to know yourself, because there's always that reflection, that mirroring that we are going to have, that we're going to be experiencing, whether you're in a relationship or not, or want one or not. You will always have to have someone in front of you to mirror the things that you need to work on, because we're spiritual beings. We're here for a spiritual purpose, as well as enjoying ourselves and having experiences that, that are good and bad, so that we learn, so that we grow karmically and spiritually. But we have to have those lessons that we're here to experience, that we chose before we incarnated. And if we don't have a partner that's there for the personal things, for the very deep spiritual learning that we must take, then someone else has to take their place, whether it's family, a friend, a co-worker, a neighbor, someone that has something to do in your life. Keep that as knowledge in the back of your mind, that you're always going to need to have someone to mirror back the things that you're learning. If you don't, then you kind of stop growing spiritually, and that's never going to be a good thing. So either always have a close friend or open up to relationships. It's not that bad. Whether we get hurt or not is something that we need to experience. So whether there's a blade behind the wing or not, you have to experience a bit of pain sometimes in order to gain the things that you need to learn. And that's something that's easy to say and very difficult to experience. And sometimes we just close ourselves off to that and don't have relationships, personal relationships, romantic relationships. Sometimes there's also a need to overcome intimacy. Sometimes we are afraid of to touch someone or to have someone touch you. Intimate relationships sometimes can become difficult, especially if you're older and your body has changed, your mind has changed, your hormones have changed, therefore everything changes within you. So then you have to start anew. It's a whole new ballpark, a whole new game that you need to play with yourself and with others. Not necessarily taking it as a contest of a game. Is not a game. I'm just saying it's a different way of living, a different way of thinking, because you are different essence. A woman is. Men also change as well, but I don't know up to what degree, because obviously I'm not a man. But I do know that they go through their midlife crisis for the most part. Sometimes it's very aggressive, and other times it's just wishful thinking or fantasies in the mind, and it never gets to anything, because they are in a relationship that they're committed to, and they're very responsible, and they love their partner, which is very helpful. But they still go through that because it's a hormonal change. It's a change of getting older and realizing, that, hey, my better years are gone. Now I just have, the latter part. My body hurts, my mind hurts. I'm not as active as I used to be. I'm not as virile as I once was. So everybody goes through a lot of changes. If you are in a relationship, a deepening of the bond is always, always recommended. Spend time getting to know your partner so that you know their innards and outs. Sometimes you can be with someone for 20 years and not really know them. Not know what makes them tick deep down inside, because they keep it hidden. They don't want you to know. They think maybe you're going to leave them, or you're not going to like them, or if you find out what they're really like, or what they really like sexually or intimately, you're not going to like it, or you're not part of it. Try to open up to different things and tell your partner what makes you tick, so that, hey, maybe they'll open up to you too. Either way, bonding, beliefs, sexuality, culture, a lot of things you need to bond with your partner so that it deepens the relationship. And if you are single, it's time to open up to something new, because you never know. You could be closing yourself off to the most important relationship of your life. That can happen. We can close ourselves off, and then we have to wait another lifetime in order to meet the person that you should have met if only you were available. Sometimes the universe brings you two together, whether you're available or not. But if you're not paying attention and they knock on the door so many times and you're saying no, they're going to leave and go somewhere else. And then 20 years down the road, you're going to regret it. You're going to say, wow, what the hell did I do? So perhaps you need to be more open to that pain or whatever the hell happens, because it's supposed to. It's meant to. Anyway, I don't know if I said it, but thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for those of you that have donated to my channel, especially because you donate unconditionally and unselfishly. For those of you that choose me as your tarot reader, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love you. And for those of you that are just tuning in, I love you too. Make sure that you leave a comment down below. Share my videos. Give me some pointers if there's other platforms that I should be posting on, because YouTube has changed its algorithms and I'm not quite as technical as I used to be, because I don't have enough time now. I do other things and I need to spread my time out, and being on the computer day and night was not healthy for me. And that's just something that I can't do. So I post like this, and I hope you enjoy my reading. Let's check the energies that may affect us on from the 2nd to the 8th of February. Keep in mind that I'm also going to post my romance reading for the month, and I'm going to try to post for each individual zodiac as well. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to post lately, but I have gone through so many changes in my life that sometimes it's impossible to do it, even though my heart goes out to it and I want to. I can't seem to find the time or the privacy in order to be able to do that. But it's changes that I had to go through, and fair is fair, like the angels put it. Time to be fair, and it's time to also switch up, because I guess I was spending so much time doing just this, working on the things that I really love, that I was ignoring other parts of my life. And now they're forcing me to get out there and do other things. So it's the way it goes. But I still love you. You know that. All right, the first card that came out as I was shuffling was In Your Hands. This beautiful little angel says it's in your hands whether you make the choices, whether you change, whether you find that special romance in a particular person that may be trying to get your attention and you're not paying attention. A romance that's already existing, whether you want to continue it or not, or change up, or leave them, or start anew, or just deepen that romance. This is also representing the choices that you need to make in your life. They're truly in your hands. No one else is supposed to help you make that choice unless you choose to have someone else give their opinion. But ultimately, it's in your hands in order to make the important decisions that are going to be coming up shortly in your life, okay? It could be this month. This month could be a very decisive month when it comes to romance, when it comes to partnership, when it comes to a new job, or even moving. There's a card on here that says if your sign says you need to move, then it's time to move, because you're going to be rewarded for having been brave, for having taken the reins in your hands and going forward in your life, and not stopping because of A, B, or C, giving yourself excuses, because ultimately you are brought into this world by yourself and you're going to go out by yourself. You cannot make your choices based on other people or on relationships or on other outside of yourself situations. You have to look within. Whatever feels right for your heart. Choose with your heart, in other words. Also, if you are single, this means that love has you gripped. And it's coming very, very shortly into your life, okay? It has you by, like you would say, it has you by the balls. Pretty much it will. Very, very shortly, for those of you that are single, somebody's going to come into your life that's going to rock your little world, like one of my friends says at work, one of my co-workers. She loves to say that. So I am using that today in my reading. So keep that in mind. The universe has put someone on your path that's going to really make a difference if you choose to go in that direction. The thing is, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to really think, what is it that I like about a person? Does this person qualify? And the major things that I really have to have in my life, my own boundaries. What is it? What is it about this person? Do I really like these? And they're not going to be perfect. No one is perfect, but you have to have certain things in your life that you will not settle for. Don't settle. In other words, reach for the stars. Open up. Think bigger. Know what you will settle for and what you won't, in a person. So don't make the wrong choice, because there could be more than one choice coming into your life. If you're single or not, you could be tempted. It could be a test that you're being put through the universe. And if you are single, there could be more than one person. So just kind of leave it open in case somebody else comes in right after one person. There could be another. And the universe, again, is testing you to see if you're going to disregard, your responsibilities or what's important in your life, your boundaries, or are you going to, this time, learn the lessons that you should have learned a long time ago? Are you going to stick with it and then wait for the one that is better for you in many instances? The other card that has come out is the Queen of Cups. Beautiful card. She's writing in her little book. She listens to her intuition a lot. She lives her life through intuition. She's very emotional. She loves her family. She fiercely protects them. This could be representing your mother as well. Your mother has a lot of experience. If you need to ask advice, you want to go to your mother. If your mother's on the other side, you could still ask. You'll get your advice, or you'll get your answers through other people, or through your guides in your dreams, or through something that you'll read in a book. Maybe something that she has written in the past that you need to read now. There's so many layers to these cards. I could just go on and on about one particular card. But for the most part, it's listen to your intuition, because you follow it anyway. And it's going to guide you, but you need to open up to listening to it. And also remember the things that you have already experienced in your life. Did you like them? Did you dislike them? What part of it is something that you told yourself, I'll never deal with this again. I'll never go through this again. Because see, the road is long. There's still a lot to go in your life. There's still a lot to learn. But you already have some experiences that you have already written somewhere, or that you have jotted down in the back of your mind, and you need to follow that, okay? Follow your intuitive cup of knowledge, because you already have it. And it's going to become very important. Remember, the decision is in your hands. Ultimately, you're the one to decide. So don't allow others to either change your mind or tell you what to do. You can have helpful people that come into your life at this time to help you in different things. Okay, they could help with your talents. They could help with work. They could give you a new direction to go in when it comes to jobs, or maybe moving, or refinancing a home, or getting a loan, or a business. They could be there for business to help you with ideas. And they also could be there to help you make your decisions, because apparently there's going to be some very important decisions that are finally coming to pass. I have seen it already in the cards months ago. Important decisions, your choices are going to be very important. But now could be the time when that is finally coming to pass, where we'll have to make those decisions about our lives or how we're going to move forward. For some, it could just be starting a new business on your own, stepping out on your own, and having the nuts to get out there and say, okay, I'm going to do this, and not be afraid of what other people are going to think, because they could be very helpful. The people that you fear might be the ones that are there that are going to go hold you in their arms and really guide you so you can move forward quickly. And because they like you, they like your, your freshness, your innocence, the way that you act, the way that you talk, the way that you are, the fresh ideas that you bring to something that has not changed in a very long time. So keep that in mind, because you can't compare yourself with anyone else. Somebody else could have been doing the same thing for 20 years, and then you come in thinking, oh my God, they're not going to like me because shit, they've already got all these people that are doing the same thing. Why would they like me? Because they'll like you because you're different. You have your own ideas. You have your own approach to certain things that they don't have. You may have other talents that are necessary. Like in my case, I'm bilingual. I speak more than one language. So that could be what tips the scales in your favor, as opposed to somebody who's already been doing it, or someone else. Maybe the way you look, the way you act, the way you, I don't know, shake that thing is how I used to say it when I was younger. So keep that in mind. It is the perfect timing for relationships, for new jobs, for adventures, to get out and do something that you have been thinking about doing, and it's just for you. Okay, but this is the time to get out there and do it. Okay, now the serious card, the Lady of the Lake. The Lady of the Lake has the sword that she came out of the lake and handed to King Arthur. The absolute truth. You have to be really, really honest with yourself. The changes that you are about to make, do they serve your purpose? Is it something that you like? The new person that's coming into your life, if you're single, is this person, are you just going to be attracted to them physically, sexually, or to go out and have fun? If that's all it is, then keep it that way. But if it is a commitment, a serious commitment that the person wants to make and you don't, or vice versa, then please let it go, because something better is coming. It's just the beginning of you opening up to allowing someone into your life. Be careful of your choices. Remember, when you get together with someone, your aura mixes with theirs. They can see, if they're clairvoyant, they'll see your past lives. They will be able to know what makes you tick. So be careful. Be careful who you mesh your energy with. Be spiritual. If you are spiritual, then know that there's more to it than what meets the eye. And to join with someone is a sacred union that you need to remember. Have courage and self-respect. Remember your responsibilities as well. If you meet someone, you really like them, they rock your little world, and you forget that you have children at home, you forget you have a mother that you tend to, you forget your job, then you're screwed. Because you need to be able to balance, okay, as well. Be honest with yourself. Don't forget yourself. Don't forget your responsibilities. Have courage to make the changes that you know you need to make. This is the card that says, listen to omens. Watch for omens. Listen to them in your dreams. If something is your intuition as well. If something is telling you, don't do it, because you're gonna fall for a mistake. It's a mistake. You're falling for something that isn't real. If you feel it, then listen to your intuition. If there are signs or omens that you see that do not work for you, listen to them, because they'll be there. Some of them will be very quick. You might miss it, so you have to pay attention, okay? Because this card represents signs, omens, messages of all kinds that will be coming to show you the direction to take and which one not to take. So don't fall for anything, and be absolutely truthful to the other person, to the situation you're getting into, whatever it is. Make sure that it's something that you really can handle. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in a situation that you really, really don't like, and then backtracking is going to hurt. It always hurts. Always. So that's my intuitive part of the that's my channeled messages from guides. Now let's get to the reading of the week, from the 2nd to the 8th of February. What will we experience in our lives? The Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, juggling. So for some, it could be another position at work. It could be another job, part-time job, or just which way do I go? This could also mean two people that are coming into your life, or two different situations, whether it's romantic or maybe job-wise. Mostly they're pentacles, so it represents jobs. There could be an offer of another job, or just another part-time job that you could possibly take along with the one that you're doing now. How's that going to go? If you do take it. Oopsie daisy. The Queen of Wands. Very creative project. So whatever this is, for some of you, it's going to be a very creative project, which will set you on fire. The Queen of Wands is someone that creates, someone that's always thinking, making stuff up out of just their minds. They're super creative. They're very passionate. They're very sexual, sensual, but they never stop thinking about creative projects, and they do start them. The thing is following through, because the Queen of Wands is always thinking about the next project, or traveling, or going, or moving. She is very passionate about things. So this new beginning for some of you, or perhaps all of you that are going to be listening to this channel during this week, you have something in mind that you want to start. Relationship, project, new job, whatever it is, it's very creative and very passionate to you. It's something that you really, really like, and you shouldn't ignore it, because it'll probably turn out to be something great in your life if only you follow through. Let's see. Having the Queen of Wands there says that yes, it's probably something that you really should follow through with it, and if you did, you would find that it would be good. But for some reason, you're not doing it. You're really at a standstill at this time. And the King of Swords says, hey, it's time to really look at the things that you need to cut out of your life and the things that you should begin. Because right now, this passionate new beginning that you're stopping from actually having is probably something that you should look into. The Hangman says it's about divinity, it's about intuition, it's about spirituality, because he hangs there waiting for a reply from divinity, waiting for the answers to come to him. So it's something very spiritual. It's working with your intuition, with your psychic gifts. For some of you, there's a psychic type of a gift or a talent that you have, something spiritual, something creative, art, cooking, whatever it is that you like doing, but you're stopping yourself from doing it. And for others, because of the Queen of Cups, that she follows her intuition, this is a psychic gift or spiritual gift that you have that you really are afraid. You need to trust your psychic gifts, okay? Your talents. You need to trust your talents and believe in them. Okay, because you're stopping yourself from doing it. You're just kind of hanging around and wasting time, and that never is good. So try not to waste any time. Take the sword from the King of Swords and cut yourself off of this tree of waiting. Turn yourself right side up and be sure to get things going. The King of Swords is someone that is very, very stern with their decisions, but they're very clear-minded. They know what direction they want to take, and they cut things out of their lives that don't serve a purpose towards them. So that's something that you need to start doing. Remember, it's in our hands, the decisions that we make as we move forward. And there's something in the wind, something pending that the Queen of Wands really, really wants to begin. But she's waiting for something that probably isn't going to materialize unless she takes action. And the King of Swords is saying, go ahead, cut things out that no longer need to be in your life and go ahead and start something new. You have the High Priestess. Again, intuition. Listening to your intuition. The Seven of Swords. You're wasting time. There's something that's stealing your time, or stealing your talents, or stealing something. Someone can take something away from you if you don't move forward with your intuition. Remember, it's important as you move forward this week. Use your intuition. It's very important. What is this? The Seven of Swords is a tricky card because it could represent a theft, but it could also represent betrayal of the self. Going in a different direction, taking everything, picking it all up and saying, you know what, I'm going to go this way instead of that way, and just surprising the hell out of everyone that's around you. You're finally looking at something from a different perspective that makes you change the path that you're on, which sometimes is not a bad idea, because the Lady of the Lake says, the absolute truth and courage is needed. Self-respect and responsibility towards yourself as well as others. Don't forget that. But if you're being told it's time to go, then perhaps there's something, a big blessing somewhere else that's so important that you cannot miss, and it's time to move on. The Queen of Wands is someone that can pick up and leave because she's very mutable, and at times she does act very irresponsibly and very impulsively, which is something that I dislike about the Queen of Wands. Something that has really hurt me, but it's something that I had to do. But she'll do it with such, I don't know, ease of just saying goodbye and leaving and just moving and doing something that's crazy, that someone else will look at it as crazy. But if you look deep inside, the Queen of Wands does exactly what intuition tells her to do. She moves exactly in the direction that Divine says go, and she goes. She doesn't even look back. She just grabs one thing and says bye. That's what the Queen of Wands says. It's time to move forward with your plans, with your creative action, whatever it is. Moving, signing a contract, going to a different job, going out more, go church, whatever the heck it is. This has got to change. The Hangman says you're wasting time. You're just kind of hanging around waiting for something to fall on your lap that isn't going to fall unless you take action. The Queen of Wands says take action. Because this juggling of the money, juggling of your bills, you don't make enough money for some of you, and you need something part-time, something on the side to bring about a little bit more money, or maybe even a relationship, or meeting new people, getting out and doing something different. It's time to do it. You're hanging around doing jack when you should have been cutting stuff out of your life that's not necessary right now, and move forward. Listen to your intuition. It's telling you what to do. Do it. Do it, because you're wasting time. You're taking away something from yourself even. It does not even have to be another person that's stealing something from you. Or it could be. It could be somebody that takes things from you that you don't even realize. It could be money. Somebody that's not telling you the truth at work, and they're not giving you a raise because they don't want to, not because they can't. Because they don't feel like it. So it's taking away from your money. So you need to go ahead and start this something new to see if what that develops into. This could be somebody that takes something now. Check your credit cards, check whatever, check your balance, check your bank account, whatever it is. Something is being taken from you slowly but surely, and you haven't seen it. So you have to pay attention. Listen to when you get the thoughts of what you need to do and follow through, because it's important. So tough week, huh? Poof. Let's see what the last card is. The Nine of Pentacles. Standing alone in your own, working for yourself, doing things that have really brought you forward. So you're standing alone. For some of you, you're looking for a relationship, but you have set the path forward to making your own money. You do have things that are coming in that you need to look into. There's other opportunities that you need to check, because up to now you haven't. You're just kind of looking at what you've done up to now, which you have done quite a lot on your own, which is a good thing. But you can do more. And it's telling you to look at your options, because there could be others, besides what you're doing right now. Whether it's people, whether it's money, which we do have pentacles here. Well, we have everything. So it's kind of like a balanced week, really. For some of you, there's going to be that's a new job, but you have to learn. There's something different that you have to learn. There's going to be messages that come in. So if you have applied for other jobs, it's going to come in. You're going to start small and then work your way up, which is good. Little by little, that's the best way to do it. I'm going to do the Angel Answers cards for a quick interactive part. I'm also going to go ahead and do the romance reading for the month of February, the general reading, and then I'm going to start doing the others while I have privacy. See how far I can get. Okay, remember, it's A, B, or C. Post your question while I'm shuffling. There's one wants to come out already, so that's A. The way it is. B. Too many cards. There's B. And one more for C. Okay. There's no need to worry, really. In some of our cases, we will be able to manifest the money, the romance, whatever it is, the house, the apartment, the new job, travel, whatever it is you're looking to do, don't worry, because it is all coming. We just steps that we need to take in order to achieve it. People we need to meet. There's going to be other opportunities to make more money or to improve on your finances. So just keep moving forward step by step and try not to miss the omens, the signs that will be posted to you as you move through this week or perhaps the entire month. Because sometimes these readings, they focus on things that don't happen for a little while, but they're there. For those of you that chose A, the answer is yes. Yes, yes, to whatever it is that you have asked. Yes. It may not be right now, but it's going to be a yes in the future. So keep moving in that direction, okay? She's holding the sun and the moon, so those are the biggest luminaries, and the stars right above her. So these are the biggest luminaries in our sky. They're all good omens to follow through with your intuition, to start something new in your life, to follow your guidance, your intuition, because that is what's going to get you what you've asked for, and the answer is yes. Always remember, be careful what you ask for, because when you get it, it may not be exactly what you wanted, and then just think back and go, well, what did I ask for? How did I do it? Okay, let me do it this way. Just let the universe bring what it knows that your heart desires, what it knows that what will fulfill you the best, what will fulfill what you have asked for to learn when you moved into this world, when you incarnated, I should say. B, abundance. Abundance is coming into your life. Don't put worry into it, because that's when you have to chase the money, and you chase the money or abundance, whatever, in love and relationships and friendships. If you chase it, it doesn't come. It just keeps moving away from you. What you need to do is relax and say, I'm already abundant. I already have all the money in the world that comes into me in every way, mail, job, however. I can make all the money I want. Think of abundance as a positive thing, because it's already coming your way. For those of you that chose C, reconsider your choices, or reconsider that question or that thought that you had, because you need to change something about it. Reconsider it, because if you get it, you may not like what you get at the end. So whatever it is, think about it. Think about that choice you're about to make, because there might be a better one down the road. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the reading. If you would like a private reading with me, please write to me at riseshealingarts11@gmail.com. If you would like to donate to my channel, I think there's a little PayPal link on my channel, or you can write to me and I'll send you the link. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for everything, and know that I always love you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.